Everyone think for a moment about what time you naturally go to bed and what time you like to wake up. Are you an early bird, going to bed at 9 p.m. and waking up at 5 a.m.? Or are you more of a night owl, like me, going to bed more around 1 a.m. and waking up at 9 a.m.? Or do you fall somewhere in between those? What I'm describing is called chronotype, and it means having a natural preference for timing of sleep-wake patterns. Early birds and night owls have very different patterns of physical activity and sleep, and what my work focuses on is how these are all related in over 200 mid to late life adults. These participants wore a wrist-worn device for about 3 weeks that allows me to capture their activity and sleep. The reason we care about all of these relationships is because poor sleep is linked to Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's involves the toxic buildup of a protein called amyloid beta in the brain, which gradually damages and kills brain cells, leading to cognitive decline. My lab used brain scans to measure this toxic protein, and I found that participants with irregular sleep had higher amyloid beta burden. So now that we have this motivation to sleep better, this is where my work comes in. My research asks, which specific aspects of physical activity are related to better sleep, and how is chronotype involved? As we jump into my findings, let's first look at physical activity and sleep alone. I found that participants with a higher amount of activity, an earlier timing of activity, and a more condensed length of activity slept longer, and they slept more consistently. In simple terms, the good sleepers had more daily movement, whether that means working out, cleaning the house, or just spending less time on the couch. These good sleepers were also moving around earlier in the day, and their activity was condensed into a more narrow window, rather than drawn out from morning to night. Now bringing chronotype into the picture, I found that early birds had longer sleep duration and higher sleep consistency than night owls. So to everyone who's naturally up at 5, keep it up. But for my fellow night owls, the good news is that the relationship between chronotype and sleep was partly explained by the participants having a higher amount and an earlier timing of activity. So what this means is that if night owls aren't willing to shift their chronotype to target better sleep, what they could consider doing is targeting physical activity instead, simply by moving more and moving earlier. Altogether, my findings point to specific physical activity habits that can be tailored to chronotype to help adults sleep better and hopefully live healthier lives. Thank you.